Hello everybody and welcome to another live from Lou's Colourful Crafts. I'm Louise Daniels. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Retford in the UK, and I'm really excited. I'm looking forward actually to this autumn because I'm going to be doing my lives regularly every Tuesday evening as long as I'm able, and I can't wait to share some of the fantastic products that Stampin' Up offer me to craft with you. And don't forget, as always, if you are out there watching, do say hello in the comments. It's very lonely sitting here on my own, and without further ado, I thought I'd start by doing something a little bit different to what I normally do, because I'm a really colourful person. I love colour, but we had a class this morning and it was really good fun. Hi Elizabeth, hello Mum, hi Caroline, fancy seeing you here again. And I'm glad you had a really good afternoon too, Caroline. Congratulations. Anyway, without further ado, I thought I'd just simply take three colours. I don't think you can call them colours. Black, white, and then the red, real red. So I've got Memento ink and real red ink, and I'm going to use those to create some interesting cards and folds. Now, first of all, I am going to do something completely off-piste. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but we'll give it a go. So I've just taken, just going to turn the camera around so you can actually see what I'm doing, which might help. And I'm going to bring in the stamp set that I've been using quite a bit this month, called, only I'm not because it's not there, it's the Seasonal Branches. What have I done with that? I had it just down my hand. It must be around this way, or maybe it's not, so we won't do that one then. We'll not do Seasonal Branches, we'll layer with leaves. Hey ho. So this is a stamp set that is in the annual catalogue. It's got some really nice sentiments and some very interesting leaves, and all I've done is taken a piece of real red cardstock, and I've cut a piece of white, basic white, that's going to go in there like so. I've taken a piece of one of the black and white papers. Oh, now, do we want grey side up or white? What do we think? Grey or white? And while you're letting me know, I'm going to grab a few of the leaves from this bundle. They're really quite interesting. I'm going to have this one and this one and this one. She says, there we go. I think they're all a bit different. And we're going to grab a block, white. Okay, we'll see if anybody else has an opinion. And I'm just going to use white, definitely. Okay, we'll go with white in a moment. I'm just going to use the leaves. I'm sure you've seen me do this lots of times. And I'm just going to create a bit of interest at the bottom of the card, where I'm going to obviously write at some point. And by, oh, I don't like that one. Don't forget, you've always got an emergency side. So I'm turning it round. And I apologise now if I get a cough. I've got a real tickle tonight and I've no idea why. Going with a different pattern here of leaf. There we go. I'm just going to come up this side a little bit. I'm going to turn it around that way actually. And you can see how by doing exactly what it says, and if you just stamp off, you get a slightly paler red, obviously. And I'm just then going to use the little one here to add a little bit of other whatever in there. I'm going to stamp over the top there, and I'm just going to pop all those out of the way till I work out and see what's happening. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of glue. That one's definitely got none in it. I'm going to glue this piece on the inside like so. Red's never a good colour. I'm already wearing it. I don't know what it is about red ink. It stains everything, goes everywhere. It sticks to everybody. I'm sure it can't be just me. So that one's going to go on the inside. White side up, we're going to go with this one on here. And some really nice sentiments. I'm just carefully trying to make it so it's a bit of an illusion, Can you see the stripes here coming? And on here, some really nice, I'm just going to use the best wish it, sending hugs, because you never know quite when somebody's just needing a little bit of something. And again, I'm going to use the real red ink. This is a piece done with the scalloped punches. It's going to just sit on the middle there. It says sending hugs, like so. And I'm going to bring in the littlest floral bit and just add a little few flowers. Beauty with the polymer set, don't forget to look through and make sure you have actually got ink on your stamp, because otherwise you get a faded image like I nearly did then. And I've definitely got it on my pink finger now. There we go. Now let's have a look, shall we see? I'm going to pop that on there, and I've got some, oh, I really am wearing it. I've got a little bit, before I put this on, I've somewhere got some, there we go. So I'm going to, so we've got in there sending hugs, so you can write whatever you like on the inside. That's going to go on there with some dimensionals, one on each 4 corners, like so. As I say, I can see there's 1 or 2 people out there who are watching who haven't said hello to me this evening. Don't be shy, just find the comments and just say hello, because I'd love to know who's watching me this evening. And then I'm going to pop that in the middle like so, like that, and then I'm going to have a little bit of this. Oh, these are nice. These are the champagne rhinestones, really pretty. 1 big and 1 medium and 1 teeny weeny one, if I can get it without firing them out the packet. There we go. Come on, like so. I'd love to know what you think of this colour combination. I just dreamt it up this morning at some point. And then I'm going to just, now this was a tip. Some of you have noticed I've been taking part in this online challenge, and I've always just cut my, hello Ed, I've always cut my ribbon off. And she said, no, don't do that because you end up with a tail. So I'm going to use her tip, keep my ribbon attached to the reel, tie my bow, she says, hopefully, no I'm not, because everybody's watching, tie my bow on the end of the ribbon, like so. Oops, can't get it tonight, it's because you're all watching me. Don't normally have any problem at all. I spent a lot of time tying this. There we go. Pull him down, give him a good tug so he's nice and tight in the middle. Pull him down, grab the snips, and I haven't wasted any ribbon. Who knew? Let's pop that out the way. I'll leave my snips, that's not my snips, these are my snips. There we go, little bit like that, little bit like that, rubbish to the side, grab a glue dot, and hopefully you can see that my next card, my first card, oh, I'll do it like that. My first card is almost finished. There we go. So we've got sending hugs, bright red ribbon at the top, little bit of whatever. Not sure whether I like that ribbon up there, so I'm going to pick him off and pop him down the bottom. There we go. There's a bit too much at the top. And there we go. My first red and white card. I hope you've enjoyed. Now, earlier on today, 1 or 2 of the ladies who were watching came along to my card and cuppa at Kath's Gallery, and I showed them a very interesting fold which seemed to go down quite well, so I thought I'd share it with you. Hi Lorraine. So this is a piece of, I'm using DSP, you can use card. It is 14.8 that way. I told you I've got red ink everywhere. No, it's not. 14.8 that way, 23. Scored at 6 and then 10.5, and then you'll get a little piece like so. And you just fold him round. I'll use the let's look where that is gone. I'm going to do it inside out because of the red ink. So you just need, when you fold it up, you do just need to make sure that it's going square, particularly if you're using stripes. It's a really useful wallet fold. I'm just going to turn him around that way. There we go, down there, like so. And the only other bit I need to do is to bring in my trimmer, which seems to have gone walkabout. No, there it is. And on the short side, I use the snippy blade, the cutting blade, at 8. Just snip, little tiny snip there, little tiny snip there. Lift that back up, get the blade out the way, and then you're going to score from the line where you folded. It's a bit tricky to see, and create a diagonal. Don't do what I did the first time I did this and cut off your triangle, and then make sure that when you fold it round, you can see what I'm doing, that you actually get your diagonal going in the right direction. You don't end up with a piece. There we go, you just line it up on the cutting fold on the, there we go, and you're going to pull those pieces off, and that then creates a little envelope. Now obviously you can do it however. That's going to go like that. I'm just going to show you what to do for the middle first. Because we're sticking with red, white and black, I'm going to use exactly the same idea. I've got my red ink and I'm going to use a different leafy print that I absolutely love, and I was talking to Rebecca today and she discovered the paper in her stash and it reminded me of these beautiful stamps. If you haven't had these, you don't know about these, you really do need to get your hands on them before they disappear. The Nature's Print stamps, they are absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just going to use this one and I'm going to come in. I'm going to actually do it the same way up. I'm going to do it the same way up because you'll see why in a minute. Just absolutely beautiful stamps. And I'm going to use the Sending Hugs again because it's a really nice sentiment. I'm going to pop it down the bottom, down here, and then I'm going to disappear under a pile of it. No, I'm going to use the glue and I'm going to glue this little one onto my card, and I am definitely covered. It must be on this thumb. It's somewhere because it's on there now too, but that's okay. I can put some bling or something else on there in a minute. And what you need to do is just put a bit of glue on here, very little tiny piece along the bottom all the way along, and then stop. And you're going to fold that one over, making sure it's nice and square, that one onto the top, and just hold it for a minute or two, and you can see straight away you've created a wallet. I'm just going to make sure it's stuck at the bottom. There we go, give it a second, and oh, remove the glue from your fingers and everything else in sight, and you'll see straight away that this is going to go into there. Now the idea is that you can hide it so people don't know, but because I've blobbed on the top, I am going to get my big stamp. I am going to get some more red ink and I'm going to do one at the top coming in like so, and a little bit down there. There we go, because otherwise I've got a load of blob everywhere. And then that's just going to slide in there, so it's ideal for a money wallet as well if you wanted to. That's going to slide in there. Then just to finish it off, I've got a 1-inch strip of the red again. I'm going to, I never cut these, I just do it by eye and score it rather. I'm just going to fold it over and fold it over to meet, cut off a little bit, you don't need it all the way across. Then bring that round so you put your solid piece at the back. Let me get, I'm frightened to death of getting ink everywhere. There we go. And that's going to low like so. That's going to go across there, and then so it's got the sending hugs in there, and I've got another piece here from the scallops that I'm going to take a sentiment from this, one of my favourite sentiments, best wishes and happy thoughts, which is here. A note to self: do not use red ink. It's not a blob. Thank you, Edward, I thought it looked better. Best wishes and happy thoughts. I'm going to pop it at the top like so, and then I'm going to use the leaves just to add to the bottom here, because I absolutely love this stamp. There we go. And I forget to use these things. You get so excited when you get new product that you forget to actually use the ones you've already got. And another tip, if you're going to be sticking a label onto the front of something, don't do it while it's in situ. So take the belly band off, get that out of the way, because you can always make more, but if you've stuck it all together, what you need to do when you're folding this is to make sure it's, because this one's not folded up square. There we go. So this is an inch strip of ordinary card. I'm just going to score it. I would use my, what have I just done with that? I did have a bone folder just now, and then obviously you don't need glue all the way along, so I'm just going to put it across the middle like so, just a little bit, and I'm just going to make sure that's just a little bit bigger. There we go. You don't want it so big that you hold your card up and it falls straight off. Really rather pointless. You don't want to do what I nearly did, which is stick it on upside down. And then once you've got it roughly where you want, hold it, do it bit by eye. There we go. I'm measuring it so that theoretically that's almost in the middle, a little bit above the fold. Let it dry. Oh, it's not going to dry. Slow down, Louise. Less haste, more speed. Let's get a few sparkles on this belly band. If you haven't discovered these champagne rhinestones, they're in the catalogue too. They're really good fun. There we go. Put those there, put that there. That should now be there. So now you can bring your card back in and slide him on. She says, there we go. That slides down like so. It says best wishes and happy thoughts, and then when the recipient pulls this out, you're sending hugs. So I hope you like that. That's a really interesting fold that I just sort of invented. I think my belly band could have been a little bit tighter, but there we go. And then finally tonight, if you're still with me, let's have a little look at the time. Yeah, no, we're doing fine. I'm going to just get this glue out of the way, clear myself a little bit of space like so, get all the bits to the edge, and I'm going to do something completely different, and I've no idea quite what's going to happen, but we'll see. So I have a piece of black DSP cardstock. You can do it with card. Thank you, Elizabeth. You can do it with card, DSP, whatever colours. It's an 8-inch square. It's scored at 4 inches. One cut to the middle, and then it's difficult to see on the black, but I've scored, so I'll fold it so you can see what I'm talking about. I've scored the top folds like so, and then you do need to fold it all the way around. Thank you, I'm enjoying myself with the black and white. And then all I've done is, this is where your eyes really will go, is I have cut some of the black and white DSP, and I'm going to go for, I'm going to switch some of it. I apologise now if it sends you eyeballs. I'm going to, you have a 3 3/4 piece here, and that just goes on flat. I'll show you how it works first. And then you have another piece that's still 3 3/4 squares, because they're quite simple measurements. My glue has decided it doesn't like me anymore. Let's try a different one. That one's definitely got some in it. Oh no, glue's gone on. The glue has gone on strike. This might be an interesting card if we don't have any glue soon. Oh, there we go. Right. Luckily I got some on my order last night. There's the other side. I love this paper. It was on the clearance rack last time. Don't know whether you can get it anymore. And then the other thing, obviously it's the same place, but what you've done is you've cut your square and then you've cut it on the diagonal. So it really is going to make your eyes go now. It's entirely up to you how much of where you put these. I really am going to cause us all to have some sort of funny 5 minutes. I think it's quite migraine inducing actually, this. And I've no idea how I'm going, well I know what I want to decorate it with, but having not tried, I don't know what it's going to look like. I'm going to put opposite ones on up there. It's a bit like some sort of psychedelic, I don't know quite what. And then this one is going to be, oh, I'll put a bit more glue on. This one like this. And this one like this. And then what got me thinking, I wanted something to decorate this corner, and you'll see why in a minute. And I suddenly remembered the Nature's Print dies as well, and these are here. So you have these stamps, Nature's Print, so you're on my mind. Hello there, heartfelt thank you, best wishes and happy thoughts. That's where the splodge came from. Somebody gave me a card with that splodgy on. Couldn't remember where it come from. And it has a most wonderful set of dies. And I've taken this one here. I'm not going to sit and make you watch me use my die cutter. I've used this one in the red, and I'm going to pop a wreath right on here. Just going to make sure all the little bits are out. Now you could have done the sensible thing and used the adhesive sheet, but as mine are winging their way to us right now, I've used up all what I had. It would make life quite tricky. So if you just little bob a bit around, little bit of glue, keep bobbing it on. Try not to use too much because you end up stuck to everybody and everything. That should be about right. And that's going to go on here, like so. Yeah, just press that one down, make sure he sticks. And how it works I'll show you. I'm just waiting while it dries because I don't want it to glue itself together. Because I've cut it here, you fold it up on itself like so, so that bit goes underneath, and then these flaps flap, oh she says, they flap down. I'm not sure how much of that you can actually see. Does that help? Can you see what I've created? And so what I'm doing is then using some of the pieces from the Nature's Print. I've already stamped them, that wonderful leaf. You can cut him out. So I've got 2 of those, and oh, I should have some other little bits somewhere. Just a minute, what have I done with those? Could have put them anywhere. I've got the 2 pieces to make the sentiment. Oops, I haven't because one's just gone down. I'm going to put the sentiment on there. I'm going to bring a little bit of black in that says, my favourite. Just want to let that dry for a second. Just use my chamois here. I do hope you're enjoying watching this evening. It's really nice to be back. I needed a bit of time for me over the summer, but we'll give it a go, and I'm going to endeavour to keep going. We'll have the best wishes and happy thoughts on here in black. There we go. I'm going to keep going every Tuesday evening, so please tell everybody that that's what we're doing, because I'd love lots of people to come and see what we're about. And if you don't already, follow my page, Lou's Colourful Crafts, and share it with your friends. So I'm going to pop a best wishes and happy thoughts on there, like so. So that will fold round. And then I think I'm just going to do these. I'm going to put I could do some dimensionals. Let's put some dimensionals on the bottom, like so. and let's see how this works. As I say, it's a bit of trial and error, and I've got some other ferns, but I can't see what I've done with them. I've printed some ferns, so you fold it round on itself so it stands up, and I'm going to pop these down so that they actually will lie flat. There we go, like so. Thought it would. And put the other one on this side. And who knew that you could take a set like this and create something very, very unusual. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do anything quite like this, but then that's me. I do just want to turn around and make sure I haven't lost something, because I know I have. Oh, what have I done with them? Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. They must be here somewhere. They're not on the floor. So I will find them, I'm sure, as soon as I stop being live. They'll appear. Let me just double check my little heap of things. No, I definitely have not got them. I've got there's the stamp, and I've got some cut out that I was going to add to it. But anyway, we'll leave it like so. And what else does it need? I think, shall we put a little bit of ribbon on it? Do we need a ribbon? Ribbon, bow, or nothing? Ribbon, bow, or nothing, while I put some little dots on here. Which other ones have we got in here tonight? Ribbon or nothing? What do we think? A ribbon or not? I don't think it needs a ribbon. I don't know. Let's see what you think. Just clean that stamp. Nothing. Yeah, okay. I'm of the same opinion, Elizabeth. I think it's got enough on it already. So there we go. So let's just get this out of the way. So that is, yeah, no ribbon. Hi Jill. No ribbon. So there we go. So you can imagine how else you could use this card. If you use different papers, you could. I'm going to do a Christmas one. I just think it's really interesting because it will go into a little M4x4 envelope, and you can make a card that automatically stands up. I'm not quite sure how to show it to you. Let me hold it like that. Does that help? Can you see it? Let me see. So I hope you've enjoyed these this evening. So we have the sending hugs and the wallet card, the best wishes and happy thoughts, and my stand up 3D card. Thanks ever so much for watching. I'll come back and say hello. I've got all sorts of exciting things coming on at the moment. If you haven't noticed, those of you who, thank you Lorraine, those of you who do shop online, there is a new clearance rack at the moment, and just a bit of fun really. I love doing this. This is what I love doing. I'm feeling really quite energized after our holiday, and I'm looking forward to our team meeting tomorrow evening, a team gathering for those that can on Sunday. Thanks Jane. And then one thing, date for your calendar, if you haven't already got it, is it's my Christmas workshop, October the 22nd, which is a Sunday, from 10:30. If you do want to come along, let me know, drop me a message and I'll tell you a bit more about it. But take care, thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.